was pretty good. I thought, the first day, Tuesday, we kind of had to chip the rust off. But for a first scrimmage, I was happy with the overall procedure. It was fairly clean in terms of not many pre-snap penalties, things of that nature. I know there's some things that I missed, but I was happy with the way the guys competed. It's been pretty much give and take for the first 8 practices all the way through. I think the kids have handled it better than the coaches. I think everybody in the country is dealing with this now. Obviously, we didn't play in the spring, but it was. I know it was hard on the kids, but it was probably harder on the coaches because coaches are used to a structure and a routine, and we didn't have that. Obviously, not in the fall, and not knowing, hey, are we going to practice? So we just took it, as we always do, take it one day at a time philosophy.
Either side of the ball.
Yeah, I think a couple guys, and I mentioned this to the team yesterday. A couple of the freshmen, because the fall was we didn't do any tackling and things of that nature. But a couple guys, one on defense, Harold Miles, freshman linebacker out of Maryland, really good young football player, very instinctual. On the offensive side of the football, another kid out of Maryland, Isaiah Williams. He's made some really nice plays, and he plays extremely fast. Isaiah DeLoach, freshman tackle out of Shelton, has really made progress in the classroom, on the field. So those are 3 guys off the top of my head that I feel are don't look like freshmen when they take the field. Yeah, I think the big thing, number one, was the weight room. Okay, I think the weight room, getting back in that routine. Kids, 18 to 22-year-old kids, they're going to function better when they have structure and routine. Getting them back in the weight room, we felt like it was going to be an issue if we were going to play football and really not be in the weight room for the amount of time that they need to play, a 4 or a 5 game, whatever it is. I think that's number one, and just working on us, not having to worry about getting back at the end of January, getting right into practice, and then going to play a game after only a month and a half. That's just not, to me, that wasn't feasible. But we're seeing people doing it, and they're doing well. The big thing, obviously, is the injury part. You're going to play a season, a modified season, and then turn around and have about a month off, maybe less than that, and then get ready to play an 11 or 12 game season in 3 months. So, well, the first thing we're always looking for, and this is going to happen. I mean, if I look on the sidelines, I see there's a bunch of guys on crutches and guys that are bagged up, and that's the nature of the beast. That's the game that they play. So the first thing is we want to make sure we can stay healthy. Again, without playing in the spring, as a football coach, you want to make sure that you've got all your ammunition. Get through the spring, and then you get into preseason camp and you bang on each other for 25 practices, and you just want to get out as healthy as you possibly can. And we know that's not necessarily always going to happen, but that being number one, and then obviously fine-tuning the elements of the playbook on offense and defense, and cleaning up mistakes that you see made in practice, so you're not repeating those mistakes again.